vehicle. There. There's the one that arrested me for doing this. Coming. Henchman. Criminal henchman. But waiting to cross. They put this new cross button in. Coming right there. That's my friend's site right there. He's alright. So look at the kind of equipment we got out here working for us today. LP is Nancy George Boy 8695. There it is. Alright. It's recovery. They're supposed to be doing good work, instead they're doing bad work. The union, a while back, said that they didn't believe in this type of operation, that this was the union's activity for union type people. 6181. What's going on? I don't recognize him, but he's interested in me. Let's see. No resource. Put my seatbelt on. I got away from one of those. There's 3887, that police truck. Where's he going? Were they good today? Bad today?
Yeah, they just took shit, you know what I'm saying? Took everything that they wanted to. Fuck the police, that's what I say. Bitch.
They've been doing that forever.
They just come over here, you know what I'm saying? Some days they cool, calm, collected. Other times, other officers around it, they just tear your shit up like anything.
Can I put you on camera? You sure? Okay. We're gonna go out on the internet. If you could tell the police what you just told me or whatever, or tell the mayor anything, what would you tell them about what's going down?
I would tell the mayor that these cops that they got running around here, not all of them is bad, but the ones that doing these homeless cleanups, they some pussies, some bitches. You know what I'm saying? They don't, come over here try to protect and serve. They try to be like they do. They the bosses and everything. They just take your shit right in front of your face, throw it in the fucking trash. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that they think of value, they'll put it to the side. You know what I'm saying? Let these the people that work around here, you know what I'm saying, take it and do whatever they want to it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, they just a bunch of assholes.
Are they nice?
Hell no, man. They come and talk shit. You know what I'm saying? If you say something back, you know what I'm saying, they gonna lock you up. You know what I'm saying? So what can you do?
So some old man came up here, some old white dude came over here and said, hey man, I'm grabbing this shit right here. What would you do? They just said, I'm grabbing this shoe, I'm taking this. Some old white dude came up and did that. That's the mayor. Remember, it's the mayor, but you don't know it's the mayor. It's some old white dude. Could he do that?
If he come over here, you know what I'm saying, oh, I'm taking this. I mean, if...
That'd be a theft, right?
Yeah, that's theft, but...
But then he sends his henchmen, he sends the cops to do it, and what happens to them mentally? It fucks them up.
Yeah.
It fucks them up, and they become sociopaths and mean, and they're racist and all other shit.
Yeah, and they say help control the homeless population. They making the homeless population.
Yeah, they're evicting people.
They taking every bit of your personal shit, everything.
Mobile Loaves and Fishes is about to evict like 100 people.
Yeah.
Mobile Loaves and Fishes is about to make 100 people, the homeless.
Hey, APD I mean, they're not helping down here. They making it worse and worse and worse.
And they bring so much equipment.
Oh, man.
You're down here by yourself? They had 5 trucks out here.
And they sitting and they know what they're doing.
That's housing money.
They know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
They'll sit back and laugh about it. They'll laugh about it. That's the part that pisses me off.
Sociopaths. It's not funny though, but it ain't funny. When you laugh at something that's not funny, they're making the cops mentally ill.
Exactly.
It's not being good to cops. The union should say something.
Ain't being good to cops.
But it's also criminal.
Being good to the people.
It's making them criminals.
Yeah. Cops ain't being
Turning them
good
into
to
criminals.
the people. That's what it is.
Ensuring job security.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'll always have you here because you can never get up.
Yep.
And then they go in houses Or well,
Can I get you on camera?
yeah.
Okay.
Then they go ahead and get us on in housing, and it's like we were having a conversation about this the other day because I just got temporary housing until my housing's found. But
At the hotels?
no, actually at Esperanza.
Oh no, that's a
But-
concentration camp.
It's a. My
mean-
friend described it as a cult, so I mean,
Yeah.
it's odd, but it's like they'll put us in housing that, yeah, it may last a year, may last a couple years, but if you don't penny pinch and save every penny you got extra, then you're screwed in the end anyways because your lease is up and you can't afford $1,200, $1,400.
And there's no way to make any money.
I mean,
There-
there's no way in hell that you can afford that.
The
for
people
months.
at Esperanza are flying a sign on 183.
Yeah, and
So that's not trying to help people get up. That's just
it's
that's
like they still keep a foot. They still keep a thumb on us. Like
they're
still
getting
holding
paid.
us down.
They're getting millions and millions of dollars,
Yeah.
and then the leader retired.
Well, Northbridge was definitely a joke. I got kicked out of Northbridge
Oh yeah.
for somebody else's drugs who claimed that they're drugs, and
Uh-huh.
they got this name.
Oh, yeah.
Like I couldn't even understand that.
Well, Southbridge still they're smoking ice with the tenants.
Oh, a lot of
the people that
a
are
lot
working
of
there.
Establishments like that.
Yeah.
There's more drugs in the damn
It's
places
the
than out.
urban alchemy.
Yeah. I don't
Is
know
that it?
anything
Urban
about
alchemy?
them,
No.
There's urban alchemy. There's
There's another
local-
urban, urban. There's lots of money to be made because the city doesn't know what the F they're doing. And so everyone just gets paid and they don't, urban alchemy is the worst.
Yeah.
But Mobile Loaves and Fishes, they shot a dude, a naked black dude, unarmed. The sheriff shot him, killed him, and then the pastor, what's his, pastor, he said he thanked the police. He said we're going to continue working with them.
It's crazy because the places that people that do need the help,
Yeah.
they're just laughed at. Like
Yeah.
this guy, yesterday morning rather, I was trying to get this guy a ride home because he got jumped and robbed, and I couldn't find anybody to help him.
No, they won't
Get a
help
ride
us.
home.
They won't help people. I tried to get a guy last night. I don't even think he was homeless, but he had mental illness.
Yeah.
And he'd fallen down a bunch, and so I called EMS for him. And EMS showed up, and he said, I need to go to Austin Oaks. I said, no, we're not doing that. And it was last night. It's just last night. I was like, okay, so our services are, we can't help you.
Yeah.
So like, there's really no help.
Unless you choose
And
to.
then yesterday also at Target, a white guy with a gun shot up the parking lot, killed 3 people.
At the Target?
At the Target up north. No, not this Target, the one
Oh.
up north. And like near Cameron. And he took off and caused a car wreck, and another car was on top of the other car, or something upside down, I don't know. And then they found him naked, and they didn't do anything to it. They arrested him, but he killed 3 people, and they say it's a mental health issue. Well, there is no mental health care, so you're gonna have that. What are you gonna do if you're off your meds for like, you need those things and you're off your
Yeah.
meds for a month?
Yep.
What are you gonna do? Anything, right? He was in
Well-
Austin Oaks, which is apparently a mental health facility, and he's got kicked out, and now he's out on streets, and they said they can't help him.
I don't understand that.
But like,
It's
you
like
know,
there's so much empty space in downtown, and I get it. They want money downtown, but they're trying to push us out of downtown.
they're redoing all the empty space, but like the infrastructure's crap. Like there's 1.5 million rats. I won't eat downtown. Rocalos,
gosh,
nothing. I see
gross.
people eating that.
Cockroaches, oh my god, are insane.
Yeah, the giant roaches. But I'm like, the rats are everywhere at night, and I'm like, at night when you close your shop, those aren't raisins on your pizza, dude. That's not olives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And fly babies and
Ugh. Yeah, I'm not eating downtown. I don't care how fancy the restaurant is. But yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm sorry those guys keep doing it. I've been seeing them do it forever. There's a young man that
game for them. They enjoy that shit. They like laugh at
they're
us.
sociopaths. Like, it's sick.
I just came down there with a day.
Y'all seen Roosevelt? See Roosevelt? The guy over there? He's probably working. I hope they didn't take his stuff.
No, I don't see any of it.
I saw DPS is doing the same thing. DPS is doing sweeps on Ben White and Route 35, and I know some people over there. But yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna let them know what they're doing. I'm gonna give them feedback. Like, hey, you want to tell the mayor or anything? Tell the mayor like what you think could be done differently in general, or in
I would say maybe hold a meeting with us and see what we think might help. I mean, there's some of us out here, like me personally, the only reason I'm homeless is because of COVID. I've been struggling and down ever since then.
You're a COVID eviction person.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
I mean, I worked hard.
And why
weren't our rights told to us?
So the government shut down everything. Like they shut down Magnolia Cafe where I was working. I lost my job too.
I was a cook, and I was a hard worker. I had 2 jobs.
I was a gardener.
I was a cook at a restaurant in the morning, cooking breakfast foods, and oh my god, I went blank. Sorry, it just really gets to me. I was at JJ's Cafe. I was a cook, a morning cook, and at nights I worked at Poor Man's. I worked 2 jobs. I had a house. I had everything. And you know, cooks were like the first ones to go, pretty much.
Yeah.
And
non-essential.
And after that, like my money saved up helped me a little bit, but not long. And my landlord was shit. She was total crap, and I didn't know my rights.
Yeah.
I didn't know that I could file for anything to help me. I didn't know any of that. I was by myself, you know. But to the mayor, just maybe try talking with us a little more head on our shoulders type people that are out here, because we treat people how they treat us, and unfortunately we end up getting in trouble for that.
The mayor's a little old wino drunk. I mean, I'm sorry I said that twice. A little old wino white dude, old, and he needs to come to the suites. He needs to bring some of his property here and see what happens.
How it feels, man. It's devastating. Like,
because he's sending his henchmen, but he's disconnected from what's going on. You know what I mean? He doesn't give a shit.
Well, and definitely, we worked hard to get what we got. Then we worked even harder to keep what we got because there's so many thieves out here. But for somebody to come and throw all of our shit away, it's like discarding everything we worked hard to do. And then we're back at square one, trying to get everything that we need again.
And I've been documenting this for years. I've been telling the city this for years. I've talked to city council. I've protested with the tent, like we all surround it. Nothing matters because the money, the billionaires are running these people. You know what I mean? They're like little puppets. We think they're the leader and they're a puppet. All of them are like puppets. We forget this and we're like, fuck this guy, fuck that. Well, but we just put another puppet in there, and then are you happy? Another puppet in it. Like they're always a puppet, and it's about money, like you said.
To stop, help, or maybe put like a porta potty somewhere so people can stop shitting on the sidewalks.
They have no bathrooms downtown.
They have like one. They have
really?
One, and they put it on 4th right here.
You're talking about the public thing?
Right by the fire department, but then there's somebody normally sleeping in there, or I mean, it's ridiculous. They need more than one, and it'll be cleaner. They need to stop treating us like scum of the earth, and maybe we'll stop acting like that. I mean, that's just maybe, because I know I still try to hold good intent with everything I do, but there's some people who've had it and who snap, and I mean,
if the mayor came up to you, I'm sorry. If a little old white dude came up to you, kind of drunk and talks like you got throat cancer and grabbed your purse, would that be theft?
Hell yeah.
But he's not doing that. He's sending his henchmen to come do it. And so that's still not okay. But the mayor's still responsible.
And like, why didn't he get warning? Why didn't he get housing? Why didn't they come 24 hours?
Yeah, they didn't put those things up?
Supposed to, yeah.
They didn't put those signs up?
They didn't put the signs
up? Right? See, they got it. That's the law. 72 hours.
They have no warning.
But it's also the law. You have a 4th Amendment right to your effects and your person from undue search and seizure. You did not have due process under the 4th Amendment. They didn't have a hearing and say, hey, we're seizing your stuff. They had no warrant that you have committed a crime, no
And I
probable
told him,
cause.
I told him, man, hey man, that's my personal stuff right there. You know, we
But
don't
so
care.
it's getting worse than it was a week ago or last year. So Trump passed an executive order asking all law enforcement and all municipalities around the country to criminalize the homeless.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's constitutional, but so like the other thing is, so you're female and y'all are black. Y'all are under protected classes, just like you're a person in a wheelchair. I mean, not exactly the same, but like we have protected classes. I'm a minority too. But homeless has no protected class. Yet, I tell the lawyers, I've talked to the national lawyers, but we have special laws against this. We should be protected because they certainly are to give us special attention under the law. Why don't we have protections? So as a class, social, like just your social, how much money you have isn't a class.
Okay, or maybe how about redirection? Like when they do this to us, if we have proper warning and we're in a more understanding mood,
Yeah.
redirection. Like I know when my shit got thrown away, I was like, okay, well, where do we go? Where do we go?
Where they
get our
say you can
stuff?
go.
Okay, yeah, there may be a storage unit for us, but you're only allotted a garbage can for
Oh
storage.
yeah, but that's only if they show up with it. If they don't bring it,
No. It's a storage unit by the police station where we are allowed to have a storage.
yeah.
But it's only allotted a garbage can
And
with
you're
a lock.
putting your
That's it.
stuff in a garbage
However, I personally
can.
requested one probably a year and a half ago. There's a wait list.
I've been right to goddamn.
So there was a
I
guy.
have nowhere.
There was someone that was in there stealing, that worked there, was stealing from them, and when they had locks, he was breaking the locks and getting in, and now there's no locks. It was in the news, too.
Man.
One of the other guys
Who
from the
knows that I
town.
want to put my shit there? But like redirection, like where can we go? Like there's cooling stations, but guess what? Those cooling station people don't tend to like us sometimes and tend to tell us to get the hell on. So where do we go? Where can we be?
Where can you be free? So I think,
Without worry.
and I think part of it's the voluntaryism, like there's just the theft and the coercive, violent. So like they beat up my friend,
We moved all our shit.
Puzzle down here.
One? A black guy?
No, like that.
Oh.
Fuzzy hair. He's where am I? Caesar Chavez. Sorry, he's down
My
here.
thing is that
He used to be up on the east side, but they beat him up. He was asleep. It was Garvey and the other ones, the anti-homeless cops. They beat him up. Well, he had his chihuahuas in his leashes in his hand while he was asleep. They woke him up, picked him up, beat him up, and then took all his stuff and arrested him for resisting or something like that. But there's no other charge, and he was asleep. Roosevelt, the same cop, Garvey, grabbed him by the ankles, ripped his tent open with a knife, grabbed him by the ankles in his sleep, and then like hurt his leg or
This
something.
one. I fell asleep in a park, and it was after park hours. I woke up to two cops with flashlights in my eyes, and granted, they woke me up. They could have just told me go ahead and move around, basically, you know. But instead, they started looking around my body. Okay, I didn't have any drugs. I legit, like this time, really did not have no drugs. And they see a broken weed pipe by my head and start hassling me about
Or something on the ground.
crystals on the weed pipe. It was resin.
Yeah.
Okay, it was a broken weed pipe with resin. And I said, first of all, that's not mine. Second of all, that's resin. So then they started looking around my body even more. I went to jail for a .02. This is the baggie. Okay, and then right before I get magistrated, they come in and tell me, here, sign this paper, you've got another charge.
What was that one?
Possession, cocaine. I didn't see them find any cocaine. Like, I have no idea what they're talking about. None. And so now I've got two possession charges for .02 in a baggie. It was an empty baggie with residue on it. And cocaine. I don't even know how much cocaine. The judge did, fortunately, laugh me out and tell me, you know, it's ridiculous. But
He said, I do more cocaine than that, is what he said, right?
I have gotten in trouble, so I do have a record.
Yeah.
I've never had that small of an amount on me ever, because you just don't carry shit like that.
There's a young lady.
Like it's point, like that is a charge. I know that's a charge. Why am I going to even have that?
Yeah.
It was by my body. He said it was within reach of my body.
There was
So
a
it
young
was
lady.
mine. And if I didn't, and if it wasn't mine, then I needed to be more aware of what I have surrounding me.
Yeah. I mean, if it's on the ground and it's just in your sleep, like whatever, they can't. You know what I mean?
They do.
They just. But there's stuff everywhere. There's stuff everywhere.
And
It's
especially
Austin.
in that
So
park.
Austin runs on alcohol, cocaine, and sex and power, and also power.
Yeah.
And also power, because like double up their power.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But the whole city, I'm not talking about the streets, I'm talking about this whole city. And then they come down the streets and say, you're doing what we're doing. You can't do that. You know, why don't they go to Westlake? Why don't they go bust up some Lamborghinis and see how much cocaine's in the trunk? Some of these Tesla Cybertrucks, pull them over. Why don't they find out where all the bodies are, why they're ending up in the lake?
Or like I was at the church on Guadalupe for a Saturday breakfast, right? And I legit, this is what I saw when I watched go down in front of me. Okay, a college kid, and it was late at night. He could have been screwed up on alcohol or drugs, but did the cop care? No. The cop says, turn your lights on the fucking speaker. The car keeps on going, and the cop car says it again. Still, the car keeps on going. The cop hits its lights and then says it, and the car finally hits its lights. Did not pull him over.
Yeah.
Had it been one of us on a bike, even without
without your
light,
stupid bike, like a fixed. It has to
we're
be a
going
fixed.
to jail. We are going.
It can't be a headlamp or on your helmet. It has to be a fixed.
I did not know that.
I just found that out from my friend because I gave her a ticket for I pulled her over or arrested.
Yeah, my friend
I think
went to
they
jail for
arrested her
not having
that.
a backlight, so I panicked.
Ridiculous. So yeah, like there's different sets of laws. So the young lady I was filming down.
It should be the same for everybody, not just this person or that, or because we're homeless we get all these extra ones.
And the
That's
cops should have to
bullshit. They
obey
just
the
wanna
law.
keep us
So there's
down here.
a woman down here that told me the cops keep pulling up to her and saying, hey, you're going to be under arrest unless you have sex with us. And I don't know where she went, but these cops are dirty. These cops are dirty. And they've been getting away with murder, shooting people in the back.
All kinds of shit.
Yeah, all kinds of shit.
They
So
try to set you up. You know what I'm saying? When they know you can't get you for something else, they'll try to put shit on you. Drugs on you, you know what I'm saying? It's anything just to get you out of the way.
like that one time I was doing some art kind of in protest. I did my art and the cop came out and he was like, you're blocking the sidewalk. The sidewalk was wider than this. And I was I was next to the fence. And he's like, under the American Disability Act, the ADA, you're blocking the sidewalk. We have to enforce that. I wasn't even blocking anything. And then I just was driving by the Cesar Chavez down the Angel House, and they blocked the whole middle of the sidewalk with a wall. The tech stopped and put a wall straight up in the middle of the sidewalk, so you can't take you know what I'm talking about? Going to Angel House?
Yeah, I ain't been there yet.
You can't get a wheelchair in that. Like the state can break the law for no reason, just to keep. They took over that whole parking lot next to Angel House. They're like taking it all over. So it was, they can do stuff, but we can't do it even. Like they just make it up. They just make it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't understand. I don't try to, but I just try to stay the same me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I help anybody come to the area right here. You know what I'm saying? They need some kind of help, and I can help them. I'm going to help them. You know what I'm saying? That's what they don't like. They don't want.
Mutual. That's called mutual aid. They don't want that community. When they put people into the rapid rehousing, like Southbridge, Northbridge, they split the whole camp up on purpose because they don't want people knowing where anybody is.
Exactly.
My friend was thinking about making an app that you can like put the camp you're from, and then people can like reconnect. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know.
Yeah, they know me because I've been in the same spot.
Yeah.
I ain't causing no problem. I ain't breaking no law. You know what what I'm saying? I mean, I help everybody. I keep everything clean around me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they still discriminate.
Well, they're told that they're just doing what their masters tell them. That's what I'm saying. Their
Yeah,
masters.
a lot of time it ain't no masters telling them. They just doing what they want to do themselves.
Because they're bored.
They're that to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just do
And
what
they
they
feel
want to
that
do.
entitlement.
Mm. The badge and the gun makes them entitled.
Exactly. Because a lot of times, man, they just grab your personal stuff, you know what I'm saying, and they'll leave the trash right there on the ground.
I've seen some camps.
If you're cleaning it up, why are you going to take the trash? Why are you just laughing in our face, taking our shit, throwing it away, and leaving the trash here like we're trash?
They'll leave
Like,
the trash right there on the ground.
I've seen camps where they leave needles every month so that they can take another picture of them. The city people, the little short guy with the. Yeah, we don't get along. We don't get along. But yeah, they make up their own story, and then they point to me or show me whatever. I'm like, man, you're not offering rehab. Shut up. If you're not offering housing, shut up. Like if you're not offering solutions.
Even right here.
Yeah.
You still got the trash right there.
Yeah.
And everything else is clean. They ain't clean this shit.
Yeah.
I clean this myself.
Oh yeah.
But they'll take your broom for you.
They'll take your broom. Yeah, they'll take your broom and your rake.
Yeah.
Shit, they're crazy.
Goddamn, y'all need it at the house?
Yeah, they do steal. All right, y'all take it easy. I'm gonna try to track them down.
Thank you.
You don't know a young man that was a young black man that was in a wheelchair, and his feet got run over, they were broken, and they took his wheelchair on my video. I've been trying to interview him.
Oh, that sounds so familiar to me.
He was in this. It was at a sweet pier that I talked to him like a few months ago. Anyway, this younger guy, younger than all of us. Maybe not. Anyways, all right. Thanks, guys. Y'all take care. So the city's still doing its mess. There used to be more people that were here, but they've driven them into death. There's over 500 street deaths. We don't know how many street rapes there are by the police and by some of these yuppies in these condos. It's a power trip for them to find someone, you know, sociopaths. I don't know what to say. The antisocial social club. The ones that tear the wings off a fly. The ones that would target someone on the streets. I'll have to say about that. A lot of rocks. The rocks are mostly to keep people from walking. Just going against the light. It says bicycle. Oh, bicycle. There's several lights now. You got a pedestrian light, a bicycle light, and a person light. I don't know if my friend Roosevelt's over here. All this rock. They didn't clean up the trash, but they took his stuff. Figures. He's a nice guy. He's out there working right now. Or he's trying to get at Angel House. He's not in a wheelchair. The city could use him, but whatever. There's 2 pedestrian lights and a bicycle light. Alright. So I feel like this one's tilted too low. There you go. A little better. Still zoomed in too much. I don't like the zoom on the YouTube app. And I don't like the, what's it called? The app in the beginning crashes with the orientation horizontal. Within a few seconds it crashes and gives you orientation error. And you have to close the app and restart the app and then restart the session. Rejoin the session. Or rejoin the stream. Whatever. And at that time you have to reverse the camera. Unless you want to want to be the typical egoistic blogger, just showing yourself. You'll have to cover it, flip it real fast. People don't even want to walk in front of them. I don't trust them so much. What do you got here? 9326 there. Seatbelt. I did not see a seatbelt. Put the seatbelt on Spice. Put the seatbelt on. What are you waving at? You should be waving at your seatbelt. Anyway. That's what's going on in Austin. Been going on. Oppression. Why? We don't know. We don't even know. I mean, I think I know, but I think it's something more than you know. I think that they're just evil people. I don't think it's... Some people say that it's just hubris, just idiocy, that the government's just such a large omnibus bureaucratic monster animal that it doesn't know what it's doing to people. It doesn't care. It doesn't know what one hand's doing or the other. I mean, I think all that's intentional too. I think there's something darker going on in Austin. I think that it feels more like Gotham or Afghanistan than it does a place where free people can go. The old Austin let people be free. The new Austin, people are not free. So I have a thought. Why don't we make people happy? Why don't we change things? Why don't we figure out if we're here for the people or for the technocrats? And if it's a democracy or a democratic republic, whatever, where each of us is a citizen and free, or are we just going to be cogs in the machine? Share this with the city council and ask them what they're going to do about these bad cops that we've been telling them about for years. And tell them that Lizard King with the Challenger newspaper sent you.